Have you ever wondered what it feels like when the ground begins to shake, a roaring jet engine tears through the sky, and thousands of people suddenly stop talking because one aircraft is heading straight toward them at incredible speed? Imagine standing just a few hundred feet away as a fighter jet painted in brilliant red, white, and blue races directly toward the crowd before climbing almost vertically into the sky. This isn't a movie scene. It isn't computer graphics. It's the legendary USAF Thunderbirds performing one of the most breathtaking air demonstrations on Earth. But behind every incredible maneuver lies years of training, extraordinary discipline, and one of America's most famous fighter aircraft. Today, we're taking you inside the world of the USAF Thunderbirds and discovering why the F-16 fighting Falcon continues to amaze millions of people around the globe. Stay with us until the end because some of the incredible facts about this aircraft might completely change the way you see military aviation. The United States Air Force Thunderbirds are far more than an entertainment team. They represent precision, teamwork, professionalism, and decades of aviation excellence. Every year they travel across America and around the world, inspiring future pilots and demonstrating the incredible capabilities of the United States Air Force. Whenever the Thunderbirds arrive at an airshow, excitement spreads throughout the entire airport. Families gather early in the morning. Aviation enthusiasts bring cameras with giant lenses. Children wear pilot costumes while veterans proudly watch from the crowd. Everyone waits for the same unforgettable moment, the powerful roar of the famous F-16 fighting Falcons. The aircraft used by the Thunderbirds is one of the most recognizable fighter jets ever built. The F-16 Fighting Falcon first entered military service in the late 1970s and quickly became one of the world's most successful multi-role fighters. Designed for speed, agility, and reliability, it has served in dozens of countries and has flown millions of flight hours. Unlike combat aircraft carrying missiles and bombs, Thunderbird's F-16s are specially modified for demonstration flights. Their weapons are removed, making the aircraft lighter while allowing additional smoke systems to be installed. During performances, white smoke streams behind each aircraft, creating beautiful patterns across the sky that make every maneuver even more spectacular. The paint scheme is impossible to miss. Bright white covers most of the aircraft, while striking red and deep blue create the famous Thunderbird's appearance. Every detail is polished to perfection because these jets are not only machines, they are flying symbols of American aviation. Preparing for an airshow begins long before the audience arrives. Maintenance crews inspect every bolt, every hydraulic line, every engine component, and every electronic system. Safety comes before everything else. Even the smallest issue can delay a flight because these aircraft operate at extraordinary speeds only a few feet apart from each other. Each Thunderbird pilot trains for hundreds of hours before joining the team. Becoming a Thunderbird isn't easy. Every pilot is already an experienced Air Force fighter pilot before being selected. Only the very best earn the chance to wear the famous Thunderbird flight suit. Once selected, training becomes even more demanding. Formation flying requires unbelievable precision. During some maneuvers, aircraft fly only a few feet apart while traveling faster than 600 miles per hour. Imagine driving a car on the highway while staying only inches away from another vehicle. Now imagine doing that in the sky at several hundred miles per hour. That's the level of skill Thunderbird's pilots demonstrate. The F-16 itself was built for agility. One of its greatest innovations was the fly-by-wire control system. Instead of mechanical cables connecting the pilot to the control surfaces, computers interpret pilot inputs and adjust the aircraft almost instantly. This allows the F-16 to perform incredible turns and rapid maneuvers that would be nearly impossible for older aircraft. Another unique feature is the reclined pilot seat. At first glance it looks unusual, but the design helps pilots withstand extreme G-forces. During sharp turns, pilots can experience forces many times greater than normal gravity. Without proper support and specialized equipment, remaining conscious would be extremely difficult. The Thunderbird's demonstration begins with anticipation. The announcer introduces the team while the crowd watches the runway. Suddenly, the first engine starts. A deep rumble echoes across the airfield. Moments later another engine comes alive. Then another. Soon every aircraft is producing the unmistakable roar of the F-16's powerful engine. One by one the aircraft taxi toward the runway. Sunlight reflects off their polished surfaces as they line up for takeoff. The pilots perform final checks while communicating through secure radios. Every movement follows a carefully rehearsed sequence. Then comes one of the most exciting moments of the entire show. The lead pilot pushes the throttle forward. The engine instantly produces enormous thrust. Within seconds the fighter jet accelerates down the runway with astonishing speed. The nose lifts, the landing gear leaves the ground, and the aircraft climbs gracefully into the sky. One after another, the remaining Thunderbirds follow, creating a breathtaking display of synchronized precision. As they gather into formation, the audience finally understands why millions of people travel every year just to witness this performance. The famous diamond formation represents trust unlike almost anything else in aviation. For aircraft fly so close together that from a distance they almost appear connected. Every pilot constantly makes tiny adjustments while maintaining perfect alignment. There is absolutely no room for distraction. Every second demands complete concentration. One incorrect movement could destroy months of preparation. That incredible teamwork is what separates the Thunderbirds from ordinary flying. Soon the formation begins its first dramatic maneuver. The aircraft climb together before rolling gracefully across the sky. Their smoke trails paint giant white ribbons against the blue background, creating a stunning visual display. Then something incredible happens. Without warning, one aircraft suddenly separates from the formation. It races away before turning sharply back toward the crowd. The powerful engine roars louder than ever. The jet flashes past at incredible speed, leaving thousands of spectators cheering in amazement. This solo performance demonstrates the astonishing agility of the F-16 fighting Falcon. The aircraft can roll, climb, dive, and turn with breathtaking speed. Every maneuver highlights the engineering that has made the F-16 one of the world's greatest fighter aircraft for decades. Despite being introduced many years ago, the F-16 continues receiving upgrades that keep it effective in modern operations. Advanced radar systems, improved avionics, more powerful computers, and enhanced navigation equipment allow the aircraft to remain competitive even today. Its versatility is another reason for its remarkable success. The F-16 can perform air-to-air combat, ground attack missions, reconnaissance, close air support, and defensive operations. Few fighter aircraft have proven so adaptable across such a wide range of missions. For the Thunderbirds, however, the aircraft has an entirely different purpose. Instead of demonstrating combat capability, it demonstrates excellence, discipline, and inspiration. Every child watching the show sees more than airplanes. Some see their future. Many current Air Force pilots attended Thunderbird performances when they were young. Standing in the crowd, they dreamed of flying one day. Years later, those dreams became reality. That inspirational mission is one of the most important responsibilities of the Thunderbirds. The team also represents the professionalism of thousands of Air Force personnel who work behind the scenes. For every pilot in the sky, dozens of maintenance specialists, engineers, logistics experts, and support personnel ensure everything operates perfectly. Without those dedicated teams, no performance would ever happen. Every successful demonstration reflects the efforts of an entire organization working together toward one goal. As the performance continues, the crowd becomes even more excited. Children cover their ears as the jets thunder overhead. Professional photographers capture dramatic images. Veterans smile with pride. Families point toward the sky while trying to follow every incredible maneuver. The atmosphere becomes unforgettable. And then comes one of the signature moments of every Thunderbird performance. Two solo aircraft approach each other from opposite directions at extraordinary speed. The two solo aircraft continue racing toward each other at a combined speed of well over 1,000 miles per hour. From the ground, it looks impossible. Spectators hold their breath. Cameras stop moving. For just a split second, it appears that the jets are on a collision course. Then, in the blink of an eye, they pass each other with unbelievable precision. The thunderous roar reaches the crowd a moment later, shaking the air as thousands of people erupt into applause. It is one of the most famous moments in every Thunderbirds performance and one that takes years of practice to perfect. People often ask how the pilots avoid colliding during such dangerous maneuvers. The answer is simple but extraordinary: discipline. Every movement is carefully planned. Every altitude, every speed, every turn, and every timing point is practiced over and over again until it becomes second nature. The pilots trust each other completely because every member of the team knows exactly where every other aircraft will be at every second. That level of teamwork cannot be created overnight. It takes countless hours of training, hundreds of practice flights, and absolute dedication. Flying the F-16 is physically demanding. During high-speed turns, pilots experience tremendous G-forces. Their bodies suddenly feel many times heavier than normal. Arms become difficult to move, breathing becomes harder, and vision can begin to narrow. To prevent losing consciousness, Thunderbird pilots wear specialized G-suits. These suits automatically squeeze the legs and abdomen during high G maneuvers, helping blood remain in the upper body and brain. Pilots also perform a special breathing technique that allows them to stay alert during extreme maneuvers. Even with all this equipment, flying an airshow remains one of the most challenging jobs in aviation. Inside the cockpit, there is no time to admire the view. Every second is filled with radio calls, instrument checks, throttle adjustments, control inputs, and constant awareness of the aircraft surrounding them. While spectators enjoy the beauty of the formation, the pilots are calculating distances measured in just a few feet. One tiny mistake could end the demonstration immediately. That is why Thunderbird's performances represent much more than exciting flying. They represent precision under pressure. The F-16 itself continues to prove why it remains one of the greatest fighter aircraft ever built. Its powerful single engine produces over 29,000 pounds of thrust with afterburner. When afterburner is engaged, extra fuel is injected into the engine exhaust, producing an enormous burst of power and the unmistakable bright orange flame behind the aircraft. The acceleration is astonishing. Within moments, the aircraft can climb steeply into the sky, leaving a trail of white smoke behind it. Watching this from the ground is unforgettable. The sound alone can be felt through your chest. Many first-time visitors are surprised that they can actually feel the aircraft before they hear it. As the demonstration continues, the Thunderbirds perform graceful loops, precise barrel rolls, synchronized climbs, and breathtaking vertical maneuvers. Each display highlights a different strength of the F-16. One moment the aircraft appear graceful like dancers. The next moment they become incredibly aggressive, climbing almost straight upward before disappearing into the blue sky. Then, just when the audience thinks the aircraft have vanished, they suddenly reappear from another direction. Every maneuver has a purpose. Some demonstrate speed. Others demonstrate turning performance. Others showcase teamwork and formation discipline. Together they tell the complete story of what skilled pilots and an incredible aircraft can accomplish. But behind every successful performance is another group of heroes rarely seen by the public. The maintenance team. These dedicated professionals inspect each Thunderbird aircraft before and after every flight. They examine the engine, landing gear, hydraulic systems, fuel lines, flight controls, electronics, tires, and countless other components. Even the smallest detail matters. A loose bolt or damaged part could affect safety. That is why maintenance crews often work long hours before sunrise and after sunset. Their commitment ensures every aircraft performs perfectly. The Thunderbirds also serve an important recruiting mission. Thousands of young people attend airshows every year. Many leave inspired to study aviation, engineering, science, or military service. Some eventually become Air Force pilots. Others become aircraft mechanics, engineers, air traffic controllers, or aerospace designers. In this way, one demonstration can inspire an entire generation. The F-16 fighting Falcon has also earned worldwide respect. More than 24 countries have operated the aircraft. It has flown in deserts, mountains, coastal regions, and Arctic environments. Its reliability, versatility, and performance have made it one of history's most successful fighter jets. Even today, new versions continue receiving advanced technology that keeps the aircraft relevant in modern air combat. Despite newer fifth-generation fighters entering service, the F-16 continues proving its value around the world. For the Thunderbirds, however, technology alone is never enough. The true magic comes from the people. The pilots. The maintenance crews. The logistics specialists. The engineers. The planners. The announcers. Every member contributes to a performance lasting less than an hour but requiring months of preparation. As the airshow approaches its conclusion, the Thunderbirds regroup into their famous diamond formation once again. The aircraft fly so closely together that they almost appear connected. Sunlight reflects from their polished surfaces while white smoke streams gracefully behind them. The formation passes directly over the crowd. Thousands of spectators wave. Children point excitedly toward the sky. Professional photographers capture one final perfect image. Veterans salute proudly. It is a moment that reminds everyone why aviation continues to inspire millions around the world. The aircraft slowly separate and prepare to land. One after another, each F-16 touches down smoothly on the runway. The parachute is not needed. Instead, careful braking brings every aircraft safely back to the ground. As the jets taxi past the cheering crowd, many spectators remain standing. They know they have witnessed something truly special. Not just fast airplanes. Not just loud engines. But a demonstration of human skill, trust, discipline, and excellence. The USAF Thunderbirds continue carrying this tradition into every performance, reminding audiences that greatness is achieved through teamwork, preparation, and commitment. Every airshow ends. The smoke disappears. The engines grow silent. The crowd slowly leaves the airport. But the memories remain for years. For many children, this single performance becomes the moment that sparks a lifelong passion for aviation. For photographers, it becomes one of their favorite captures. For veterans, it brings pride and respect. For aviation enthusiasts, it is another reminder of why the F-16 Fighting Falcon remains one of the most iconic fighter aircraft ever created. And for the Thunderbirds themselves, tomorrow means another city, another runway, another audience, and another opportunity to inspire thousands of people through precision, professionalism, and the unforgettable roar of the legendary F-16 Fighting Falcon. If you enjoyed this incredible journey into the world of the USAF Thunderbirds and the amazing F-16 Fighting Falcon, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next aviation adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.